Welcome back into a TF segment with our friend Aryn. Aryn, a registered dietitian with Hy-Vee, and today we are taking on Pumpkin Palooza. Everything pumpkin that you ever wanted to know. And you may be saying, it's past Halloween, Jeremy. That you can have pumpkin anytime. Especially with the holidays coming up. Like, you're going to incorporate pumpkin into lots of stuff, right?
Yes, and I don't know about you, but I am always craving pumpkin right now and always excited for pumpkin flavoring.
I am too. I look for anything and everything pumpkin spiced, minus coffee. Not a coffee spice person, but otherwise, hit me up with whatever you got. So first off, let's just look at the benefit of the pumpkin itself. Because we can't get it year round until now with a can, but
Exactly.
You can get it all the time, but is it really beneficial? Pumpkin itself.
It is. So pumpkins have a ton of vitamins and minerals. I mean, it is a vegetable, it is a squash. So pumpkins have beta carotene, they have vitamin C, they are full of potassium and fiber. So really beneficial, especially for those looking to lose weight. Pumpkin can actually, with that fiber content, can be known to help with satiety.
There's a new word.
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to dive down on that one. Pumpkin seeds might be the next area that people think of when you're thinking of pumpkins. You know, I don't know if you save the seeds when you carve up your pumpkins or not. We usually do, and then I eat 3 of them. I don't know.
Right, and this is a great time that if you still have pumpkins left on your stoops at home, carve them out, get those pumpkin seeds out and roast them. Pumpkin seeds, again, full of fiber. They have some protein in them as well because they are seeds and just flavorful. You can do so much with them with, coating them in maybe salt and pepper or paprika or even sugar and cinnamon.
What? With pumpkin seeds?
You could definitely make them sweet, a great sweet treat for the kids, and adding cinnamon. It's a great addition.
Of course you would say add cinnamon to pumpkin seed. What was I thinking? I can't deny it until I try it, so I will give it a shot for sure. How about cooking with pumpkin? I mean, that is, to me, that's where it's at. So when I think about pumpkins and cooking, I'm right into the bakery stuff. Mm-hmm. But you don't have to definitely go down bakery side. You're going to share something today that it just blows your mind on adding pumpkin to things.
Definitely. Definitely. So you can use pumpkin in cooking for a lot of recipes. You can make it, add pumpkin to a savory dish, and you can also add pumpkin into sweet foods as well. Should we dive in?
Because I paused because I know what's coming, and I'm still trying to figure out what does this blend actually taste like. So let's talk savory and tell me where we're gonna go with this pumpkin. It's kind of a little confusing here because here you have some mac and cheese next to pumpkin.
I know.
What are you doing?
I know. Not typically a food I have with our segments, right? Because it's not necessarily seen as a health food, but it is a convenient food that a lot of us have in our houses, right? I mean, I'm not going to deny that. I even have mac and cheese at home.
Oh my gosh, that's breaking news. Beep, beep, beep. We just heard it right here. Okay, you're right. There are going to be things in there. It's all about moderation. We've heard that many times on here, so don't fret. But mixing this and pumpkin.
And pumpkin, absolutely.
Really?
Yes. So
yes,
I know it's kind of like, why would we add these two ingredients together? But pumpkin, as we've talked about the great benefits of fiber and those great nutrients, if you have a really picky kid at home that will only eat that mac and cheese and only eat something if it's that same color, adding pumpkin, it's orange, it's the same color. I wouldn't add a ton, maybe just a few tablespoons to start to get your kid used to it and realize that that's a familiar flavor in mac and cheese. And then you can add it more often, especially for those really, really picky ones that won't touch, broccoli and mac and cheese.
You don't want it to be chunky mac and cheese, right?
Right.
So when you're mixing this in, I mean, I think, what do you like a teaspoon? How much are you like to do it?
Maybe 2 to 3 tablespoons to start for a whole batch.
I took a shot at it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad idea, actually. I think it's kind of good. And the pumpkin flavor, it's not for everybody, but you got to give it a try too, right?
And that cheese from a mac and cheese is going to mask that flavor too. Same thing with tomato sauce. You can even add about a half a cup of pumpkin into your tomato sauce. Really give it that extra nutrients. You'll have a little bit of flavor and maybe a little creaminess too.
Aryn, are you sure about that?
I am sure about this.
You've tried this?
I have tried this.
I don't think she has. But I think it's worth you trying at home and telling us. If you do, tell us how it is, because I'm kind of curious. I'll be trying this at home myself, as I usually do. All right, well, let's move into the treats, because that's where we do generally think about these pumpkin things being fused in, or as we said at the beginning, we love pumpkin stuff. So when it comes to treats and healthy treats, why not turn to the pumpkin?
Exactly. For all those benefits we've already talked about, I have some no-bake chocolate pumpkin energy cookies.
They look like bars, but they're cookies.
They're cookies, and they're really tasty. They have some oats in it. They have dates, which again, full of fiber and potassium. Great nutrients to give us that energy boost to get through our day.
And then, this has just been calling my name like all day. Like, I'm totally stealing that and running away here after this segment.
Right.
What are we looking at there?
This is a great option for breakfast. This is chia seed pudding, and it is a pumpkin spice chia seed pudding.
So the base layer there is just straight up pumpkin?
Pumpkin, chia seeds. It has some soy milk in it and some maple syrup as well.
Oh my gosh.
So it's really good. It's also got that pumpkin spice seasoning too. Sit overnight, because chia seeds need to soak up those liquids and really create this pudding-like texture. Put a little bit of yogurt on top, Greek yogurt for an extra protein boost, and top it with your favorite toppings. And you can make breakfast look amazing and
If you walked in and saw that, I think people would be like, I'm taking that. Like, that is pretty awesome. All right, so don't be afraid of the pumpkin, right? And you can get it year-round. So if we were really talking about it, it's okay to get it in a can. Any limitations with getting pumpkin in a can?
Not at all. So definitely, it's a great option. It's just like any other canned vegetable, it's shelf-stable, which makes it easier to keep around on hand and easy to add to those extra foods that we don't typically add into.
One time, I appreciate you not making these two pieces and making me try that, because I just don't know. But you can't, again, you got to try it and give it a shot. I think it's kind of a cool idea to mix it in there. So I'd also like sneak it in and see what the family liked. Did you know you just ate pumpkin? What do you think?
They might not trust you in the future, so make sure you have that conversation later
Let's just get right in there. All right, Aryn, if people want to learn more about pumpkin, or just have questions in general on how to or any other questions, how can I get a hold of you?
Yeah. Go to Hy-Vee.com/health and find your dietitian, that's me, or swing by one of our Hy-Vee stores in the area and ask for my contact.
Pumpkin. Who knew it could go in everything? That's what I've learned today and beyond. Aryn, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. We'll see you back next month.
Thank you.